Smoko check. Number 18, sweet bowl. Rota tuna kitchen with English breakfast tea in the polka dot cup. After a busy day at the chalk face, bloody marvellous.
Hello. Welcome. Hi pie. I hope you've had a bloody marvellous day. Mr. Karl was pretty interested in my noodles, and he did get a bit of noodle action. I'm not sure before this or after this, but at some point he got some good noodle action. Bloody marvellous. Thursday morning started with a team meeting and at 8:30, and that went through to 9:30, 10 o'clock. I then had another meeting from 10:30 through till maybe quarter to 11. And then once that was done, I did a few little bits and pieces and drove in for a 12 o'clock class or 12 o'clock tutorial on the Excel work that I'm doing with students in the maths program. And so we got that done, but we finished up half an hour early because I'd organised some employers, a group of employers, company to come in to talk to some students. So I had to get out and meet them at 1:30 for 2 o'clock meeting with the students, and it all went well. Yeah, we found them out front where I said I'd meet them, and yeah, we went in, and I think there was about 19 students arrived, and they had a good discussion about what's available for students in the way of internships, cadet programs, mentoring, and that sort of thing. I think it was a pretty informative operation, went pretty smoothly, no hiccups at all. And yeah, then once that was done, I had another class which I'd arranged with the students to start an hour later to allow for the meeting. And so we got stuck in at 3 o'clock and got all the work done that we needed by about 4:30. So then it was back into the office, fill out my roll books, and do a few things. And I got away about 6:30, quite dark. And I decided I was going to buy something for tea on the way home. And rather than go, I wanted something light and vegetable. And so I had a little bit of a look around, but eventually I ended up at Rota Tuna at sort of a noodle shop, which is very similar to 168 Noodle, but I felt they were a little bit more expensive. And I bought the sweet bowl wok fried noodles with a variety of pork and chicken and beef and what have you. And, well, Mr. Karl loved it. And I did catch a bit of an interesting moment on film, which I'm hoping to make into something a bit later on, where he managed to secure a piece of meat out of my chicken. And, yeah, eat it. Bloody marvellous. So, 4,500 steps, roughly 6 and 4 is 10 hours, and 84 for the weight. Do you know anyone who's impecunious? Not a word I use on the regular, but I do know what it means. Put your answer in the comments below the video. Heliotropic flowers follow the sun's movement. David from Desmond's Donders knew this, but took a little while to bring his knowledge to the fore by touching all the bases of the available questions. Well done, David. You have thoroughly earned your place on the Hall of Fame. Bloody marvellous. Fuel legit.
This has been a maurieo presentation, recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud, place where Kiwis live, in a paradise we like to call God's own country.